And it really is that simple to compost. So if you're like me, you've probably watched hundreds of videos on composting on YouTube and you've tried to buy some equipment. I know I bought the tumbler composter. I even have a Lomi, which I love, but follow me for more on that later. But this is still the cheapest, simplest way that I found to compost. And I've been gardening for a while, not always successfully, but I have had some success in growing some vegetables and some herbs for my family. But I still think that when it comes to composting, we can overcomplicate it and it can make it intimidating for people that are trying to just get into the habit of not throwing their food scraps away and rather using it in their yard to grow healthy soil. And honestly, save your scraps, dig up a hole, make it deep enough so that an animal can't go and dig it up easily, cover it with the soil, and in a couple months or some more, depending on how much water it gets. Oh yeah, don't forget to water the scrap. Don't forget to water the scraps that you put in the ground and just let the worms do their thing. So worms follow their nose, metaphorically speaking, and they want to go and break that down for you and turn it into healthy soil, nice, dark, rich soil that your garden needs. If you just make your own at home this way, eventually you're going to have good soil and you can repeat this process. I have this wall behind me. You can see this whole line right there. I'm going to go ahead and just fill it up with food scraps as I go along because I do plant a plant behind me. I really do want that to no longer just be dirt. I want it to be thriving flowers and herbs so that me and the birds can have a good time. Yeah, so honestly, guys, composting, it's not hard, it's not difficult. Real quick about making things aesthetic, you can see that I have this nice green grass behind me. It's not actually grass, it's clover that I planted and it's taken over. It's also doing its job. It's like, it's not composting, but it is feeding nitrogen into the soil. So when I am ready to plant here, this soil will hopefully be a bit better than when I started. But in the meantime, I have a green lawn that people like to see. People love to see green lawns because it's aesthetically pleasing. We've been conditioned that this is what is pleasing rather than growing food. Honestly, if you were starving and I had a perfectly red apple, but it was plastic and you couldn't eat that, would you like that versus me giving you an apple that even though it's not perfect, it has a couple spots, but it's real and it's something that you can eat? I'm pretty sure that you would choose the real apple. So I would say that when you're choosing your garden and you're planning it out and you're trying to grow food and herbs and flowers, whether it's for yourself or for the other animals that inhabit this planet with us, I wouldn't worry so much about aesthetics, especially at first. I would worry more about just creating good, healthy soil. And the aesthetics will come. It may come if that is your thing. Truthfully, think about what is going to serve you and your family, your loved ones, and our planet, and then worry about aesthetics after that. Because every time I tell certain people about the fact that I'm converting my lawn into a native garden just with native plants, or I'm going to turn my backyard and the hillside behind me into trees and herbs and more native plants, they're always like, ah, but the lawn is so pretty. The lawn is so pretty. And I'm not saying it's not pretty, but it's that serving me at all? No. I want to be standing in line at the grocery store every time I want like basil. No. So yeah, aesthetics is not everything, guys. If your goal is to grow plants and feed yourself and your family, then definitely consider composting, turning into healthy soil. Again, not difficult. Yeah, aesthetics will come later. But that's it. This channel is just about sustainability. It's about living low toxic lives, living healthy lives, not just for you, but for your loved ones, for our planet. So if you would like to see more about that, then go ahead and give me a subscribe and I will share more videos about it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Happy composting.